Hi guys, we're starting to think about your characters for Project 1. What I have before me are just some really, really rough sketches. I was thinking about, what was I going to draw? I wanted to draw something like that was like my son, which is very innocent and wide-eyed, happy-go-lucky, sweet kind of thing. So I've got four different things that I just drew really, really fast. They are not finished at all. I scanned them and sent it to my computer as a PNG, and I just opened it inside of Photoshop. So that's where I am now. If you take a look at these images, you see that I've got a grid laid over them. And when I was doing this with my pencil. So it's just a 3 inch by 3 inch square that I usually use when I try to draw something because I feel like it helps me get a little more symmetry with what I'm trying to do. So when you're drawing, get out a ruler, feel free to draw that 3 inch by 3 inch square grid and see if it helps you. I finally settled on the one in the lower right hand corner. I thought that was just wonderful, so I wanted to clean it up. So inside of Photoshop, I just cropped it and I started working on it a little bit. I turned it into this. And obviously, it's a white balance adjustment. I turned it into black and white. I upped the white level, and here it is. And I got rid of some of the lines. Really easy to do. You don't have to do it, but that's just my workflow. Now let's take a look at how to get this, which is going to be my template, into Animate. Okay, so I've got my Animate open here. Oh, what I want to do is I just want to do a regular creation, and it's not going to be for web, it's going to be for character animation. Okay, because you guys are going to need to choose ActionScript 3.0. And I'm going to go ahead and choose the larger size. You can always scale it down if it's too big later on. Okay, let's start with this one, 1280 by 720. Now, to bring that image in, I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to import and import to stage. I don't necessarily need this in my library, but that is okay. I've got these guys stored here, and I'm just going to tell it to let me see all files. And I'm going to go for the rough sketch. Oops, excuse me, the cleaned up sketch. There it is. Let's just bring that in. Now, if it's a little too big, hit Command or Control minus to zoom out. And obviously I am going to have to resize this on my screen. Come over to the free transform tool on the left hand side of your page. Hold down your shift key and drag it until it's a decent size of what you want. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, I'm going to zoom back in. Actually, I'm going to tell it to fit in window. There it is. Now that looks pretty good. Let me go over to properties. Now you're going to notice something. Like I don't have access to the object which has the alpha setting in it, and that is because this is a bitmap. See the bitmap here? Anytime you bring in a bitmap, you will not have access to the alpha settings, transparency settings. So we need to convert this to a symbol. Down below here, right there, is a little button that says Convert to Symbol. Go ahead and click on it, and we're going to name this Template. And I do want to go ahead and choose the movie clip type, then click OK. Now that this has been converted, the object section of this is available. Come down to color effects, and we're going to work with the alpha. Whenever you trace on top of something, you don't want it to be heavy and bold, so you just want it to be kind of light and just put it to where you think it's going to look pretty good. Give you enough detail so that you can draw over the top of it. Once you're done, let's rename the layer, call it template, and then you are going to lock it down. Okay guys, that's a little bit about my progression from my pen and pencil into a scanner, into Photoshop, and then finally into Animate. I hope that helps you with the workflow, and I will see you guys in the next movie where we are going to see how to actually get your characters drawn. See you in the next video.